G Squad, what's happening with y'all, baby? Tall Guy back with another legendary video here at BMW Minnetonka in Minnesota. Yes, Minnesota, man. The BMW 2019, correct, Brian?
Absolutely.
2019 BMW M4, man. Without further ado, let's go.
As you can tell by the shit-eating grin on my face, this is maybe my favorite BMW we make.
For real?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why this one? I always had a question for those people. Why the M4 over the M3 or the M3 over the M4? Because I know a lot of people like the M3.
The M3 is more popular. The reason being, it's a sedan now. It's also kind of the true BMW sort of sport car. They were known for, you know, the M3.
But these are the coupes, though.
This is now the coupe. This took over for the M3 coupe a couple of years ago. I prefer coupes, so that's why the M4 is taken over as my favorite instead of the M3.
Yeah, I'm a coupe guy too.
Yeah, I just think I think they look way cooler. I think if you're gonna get something with this kind of power.
But people love the M3 more now because of the four doors that's with it.
People like the four-door version a little bit more. So it's
practicality.
You get a little more practicality. You can get the kids' car seats in the back there. It's still, you know, it's a 3 Series sedan at the end of the day, so it drives great. It's still a sedan. It's a ton of fun to drive.
Absolutely.
Still have a functional back seat. It's just harder to get the little kids in the back seat if they got a car seat.
Why is this your favorite BMW?
Oh boy, these are a lot of fun to drive.
Go ahead, tell them, Brian.
It's one of the few cars you can still get with a 6-speed manual transmission. BMW.
Which this one is?
This one is a 6-speed manual, and so that's my favorite thing about any car is a manual. Both my cars are manual, so I think that's the way to go. These corner about as well as anything. And now it's true of all M cars, but you can just rip it around a corner, throw the back end out. As long as you know what you're doing, you trust the car, it'll come right with you.
Absolutely.
You just gotta show it who's boss a little bit.
Look, if y'all can't tell, Brian is definitely a lover of cars.
I cannot hide my smile for the M4.
Yeah.
If it was an M3, I can maybe.
So is this your dream car? Is it safe to say that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, you'd pick this over anything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I would prefer. I like kind of black cars. It's not quite my color.
That's definitely my kind of color.
I love this color. I'm not sure if I would pick this one. I prefer kind of black, maybe a dark.
Yeah, you like more subtle.
I'm from Minnesota.
Fit in.
I'm from Minnesota.
Conservative.
We're all more kind of reserved with our color choices.
Yeah, I'm from the hood of Minnesota, so you know, I like to pop a little bit. You know, like I had a little drip on there, Brian.
I get that too. I went to high school in Minneapolis. I know exactly.
Oh yeah, you definitely know. What high school?
Southwest.
Oh, okay, yeah. I went to Henry for like a week.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that dropped out. Long story, brother. Long story. Don't judge me. You know what I mean?
Oh, you went to Henry. Enough said.
Yeah, but this, I know, right? But this is a beautiful car, man. So, Brian, every little feature on this car obviously is made for performance, right?
Yep, so everything on this one is an M Performance part. So you can tell M brakes. This one is an M4 competition package. So this is actually a competition package wheel design.
That's nasty wheels, man.
Much lower profile tires. So these are not all season. That's why we had to wait until the weather got a little warmer. We couldn't let it out.
Right.
It was below 30 degrees.
You definitely can do. You'd be slipping and sliding everywhere, man. 265s in the front, though.
I mean, if you're driving this in the middle of winter, these have the traction of hockey pucks. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I remember when y'all was telling me that.
Yeah, a little treacherous.
But you can put winter tires on here, and I've seen people do it.
A lot of people do that. So they will just get a second set of rims, put winter tires on there. Some maniacs even put all seasons on there.
And this is just rear-wheel drive too, correct?
Rear-wheel drive only. All M cars until very recently were all rear-wheel drive only. So
except for that M5 I did a review on, where you could change from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, right?
We had you in right when we first got that one in to test drive or I guess review the all-wheel drive M5.
That M5 BMW is definitely really nice, man. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check that out instantly, man. But look at the headlights. This type got like some reflector things going on in that headlight right there, bro.
Yeah, so that's just how you can tell it's the LED light. Those little lines right there. You see it's in both units there. So these outside ones, those are going to be your regular running lights. Middle section comes on, those are going to be your high beams. So.
Right, really nice. And then you got the carbon fiber down here below that with that open intake.
Fiber, it's got a black plastic rim here. That's all competition pack. The carbon fiber was an add-on.
Okay.
This front lip is going to be a competition package add-on.
Yeah, that's really nice, man. The BMW following is like a cult following, man.
It really is. It's the people who love these cars really do love them. People who don't like them really don't like them.
Yeah. I'm pretty universal with them, man. I respect and I know why people love them so much, but at the same time, I can honestly say I'm not a real BMW like super like guy like that. I'm just a car guy. I love all cars, you know, and I'm very unbiased. But I definitely get and understand why people like these so much. Now, what's going on over here? What's that right here, Brian? Is that just a coating of carbon fiber or what?
Yeah, so that is a carbon fiber exhaust tip. That is part of the M4 competition package.
Yeah.
So anything with a competition package, as long as you get that. Same thing with this carbon fiber lip up here.
Nice.
This package brings a lot of carbon fiber, mostly just kind of the accent, make it look a little sportier, a little more aggressive. And same thing, carbon fiber roof up here. For this, a lot of weight reduction. So there's no moon roof. That's carbon fiber, but it weighs significantly less than a traditional roof with steel frame. Excuse me, steel frame and then actual moon. The reason we can't put a moon roof on a carbon fiber roof.
Why is that?
I believe it's a U.S. law, maybe Minnesota law, but I believe it's a federal mandate. You cannot have a moonroof without a steel roof on that. So
oh wow!
Definitely fact check me on that in comments.
You know they will.
Oh, I know.
They go crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get so many angry calls.
But no, this is all in all really nice, man. I really love this color. That color is one of my top colors.
It pops quite a bit, and it's not. I mean, it's something I wouldn't want to live with. I do love this color. It's maybe not something I would want to live with, but I do love this Yasmarina blue. It's fun coming to work every day and seeing a couple of Yasmarina M3s and M4s, and I can't stop smiling.
It goes a long way, huh?
Oh God, I love the M4 so much.
Yeah. Well, let's get on the interior and talk about that, Brian. As soon as you open the door, you see the M4 right here by the feet. You have the memory seats. You can scoot that thing back. Look at the bolstering, man. That thing is crazy. Tight. Got some little, you know, ventilated seats right here. Big time sporty seats right here, though, man.
So these are like the same seats you find in an actual track car. You'll notice compared to the X7. You do still have these side bolsters here, and the X7, they're more just flat and they fold in.
Yeah.
They're more permanent. You can hug yourself really firmly in place, so you're not wiggling anywhere around the car. So if you're taking around a track, really throwing the back end out around the corner, you'll stay firmly snug in that seat and you'll feel very secure.
You got a little storage space right here in the door.
Yep, still
you got nice storage. Leathers, black piano finishes, white stitching, Harman Kardon sound system, which I know I love, carbon fiber trimmings.
Carbon fiber trim everywhere we can put it. Nothing says sports car like carbon fiber.
And a 6-speed manual to go with it, right?
Absolutely. Best part of any vehicle.
And then you got the 200 on the dash. What's going on, champ? What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up?
You watch my videos?
Yeah.
Say what's up to him, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up, champ?
What's up?
How you feeling, baby?
Good, man. How about you?
Oh, I'm blessed, man.
Oh,
y'all see my truck sitting over there?
Yeah. Oh, shit. I knew someone was looking at this car. I was like, wait, who's that?
Yeah, y'all want to shout out anything, man?
Me, I don't know. Shout out to my mom. Being out here.
Yeah, man. Well, y'all want to get a picture, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, let's do it. Now, that's what it's all about, right, Brian?
Absolutely. Wow.
Brian took the picture for him. That was real nice of you, my guy.
Yeah, happy to help, man. G-Squad, man.
Yeah, one more time, Brian. That's what I'm talking about, man. But you got the 200 on the dash over here, man.
Yep.
Going up to about 8,000 RPMs. Can you go all the way up to 8,000, or where's the red line? Or does it start when you start the car?
When you start the car. So actually, if you want to go ahead and you can start it now. So as you can see, once we start it up, you can see the red line down here about 7,500 RPM. Above that, there should be 1 to 2 yellow lines right here. I can't quite see, but there should be 1 to 2.
So it goes about 7,000?
Yep, so right now the car's not quite warm to go all the way to red line. So what you're going to want to do is don't push it past 7,000 RPM until that
7,500?
Yep, so it's, yeah. So
but you want to play it safe, you go 7?
Yeah, I'll say 7 just until it warms up. I always like to play it a little cautious, especially this one's only got 12 miles on it. So
oh, yeah.
So take it a little easy there.
Way easy on this one.
First 1,000 miles or so.
For sure.
Let it break in a bit.
Yeah, this one's nasty, man. And look at the red and blue. You know, that's just comes standard with the BMWs, man, on them M's. When you get to get that color of the stitching right there, look at the M on the bottom of the steering wheel.
Yep, you get the 3M colors stitching around the steering wheel. You also have this little slot right there. Again, weight reduction. I don't think there's much air.
Right here?
Not much aerodynamic purpose for that. It's just a little M touch. So it's the same design, but you get a little bit, I think that's for weight reduction.
Yeah, this is nasty. And of course, it has the heads-up display. Everybody knows how much I love them heads-up display. Brian likes those too, don't you, Brian?
It's a feature I really wish they had in 2004 when they built my 3 Series. It would have been great to have head-up display in mine.
Yeah, for sure. They're nasty, man. They're definitely worth the money. I don't know why every car don't have it, but you got carbon fiber around here. You got all your mechanics and all that stuff that you can mess with over here. Yep. This thing has a CD player, Brian, in 2019. What the hell?
Still got a CD player. They're finally doing away with that in a lot of the redesigns, but 2019 you can still get a CD player. Reason being, there is a hard drive, as with every BMW, there's a hard drive in the car, so you can store up to about 20 gigs of music, which is about 5,000 to 6,000 songs.
Wow.
It's easiest to just do it from a CD. So we still had a CD player, so you can store CDs directly into the car. I still have a collection of about 3 to 4 boxes full of CDs, so I'm a big fan of those. But that's just because I'm obsolete and getting older.
Yeah, makes sense to me, Brian. But then you got the cup holders over here.
Yeah, cup holders.
You got what's going on up in here.
There's a little storage space. You got a
little charger port. We're not going to say, we don't condone smoking, so we're going to say that's for chargers.
BMW doesn't either. It doesn't even have a lighter, just a little plug.
Hey, my man, what's up with you, champ? He's the man right there, man. But yeah, man, this is actually pretty cool, Brian. I like that, man. You got the key fob right here?
Yep.
Pretty cool little key fob. I mean, a little outdated, Brian.
Oh, it's the old chassis key design, so the 4 Series has not been redesigned yet, as with all the new redesigns are coming.
I hate when they cheap it on the key fob though, bro. The key fob is like, you know what I mean? This might not seem like a big deal, but key fob goes a long way.
Well, I mean, you touched on it with the X7, with the M850, with all the other cars you driven. They have the kind of more triangular, sort of the tooth style.
Yeah, the saber-tooth Tiger key fob.
Yeah, saber-tooth key. This one, we affectionately call it just the Nugget because it just looks like a nugget. It's very nondescript. It's very hard to notice, but it's also, in theory, hard to lose. So the M4s still come with a nugget, not the saber-tooth.
Yeah, it's okay. We deal with it for now, huh?
You know, it starts the car. That's all you really need.
And I feel like most people who are buying this anyway are real conservative. We probably don't even care. But you got the 6-speed manual right there with the M on top. Goes a long way with the carbon fiber right there. You got the suspension. You got the cruise control. You got the steering wheel set in the camera.
Yep, so these are just going to be adjusting all your different kind of drive settings. So it'll go through everything up. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong screen.
Oh.
Going through over here. So you can adjust where the car is shifting.
Should have been more legendary if it was up there, Brian.
Oh, I know.
But okay, go ahead.
So you can adjust where the shift point's going to be shifting. So if you want to rev
Oh, that's not, I thought that was cruise control. That's shifting speed, huh?
Nope, cruise control is still up right over there on the left side of the dash.
Ah,
so
okay.
Press that. So that turns it on. That'll set your speed. You want to adjust.
See, but don't that look like, look at the cruise control right here, right?
Yep.
Look at that. And then look at this.
They're real similar.
Right here.
They're real similar.
Yeah, big time real similar, ain't it?
Yep, so these are adjusting the transmission, the suspension, and the steering. So for steering, you've got Sport,
Comfort,
and Sport Plus.
Okay, so 3 different modes.
Yep. Now, what people are going to do these
200 on the dash too with the M right there.
Oh yeah, no, it's
And you said what now, Brian? My bad.
So these are going to adjust the steering, the suspension, and the transmission. So what you're doing is you're adjusting comfort versus sport and efficiency versus sport.
So Sport Plus, and Comfort.
Yep.
For the suspension.
Yep. And then this one is Sport Plus, and then efficient. So this is going to let's talk about how much fuel is being used, where the gears are shifting.
Oh, who cares about fuel, Brian?
Yep.
Right? When you're driving the M, right?
It's an M4.
No,
one
the
really
camera
cares.
button right there.
We have to bring it up. So front-facing camera. So that's actually your fender camera. So if you're parked next to, say, 2 big trucks, say like a big purple pickup over there.
Yeah.
So you got that to the
call
side.
that Barney.
So you're parked next to Barney on one side. You can't quite see around. You press this button without having to pull the entire hood of the car out and potentially
you can see what's coming.
You can just press that. You can just peek a little bit out, see if there's anyone coming. If not, you've got plenty of power to rip it out. Or if someone's getting close, put it in first, see what happens. Just drop the clutch, floor it. It's a ton of fun in an M4.
Okay, and another thing I see that y'all have in 2019 is an actual e-brake.
Yep.
Which a lot of people love these, and they hate when they don't have these in the newer cars. People, real car enthusiast people, I'm not one of them guys, so what I can see from YouTube videos from what I saw is people love when they have these and they hate when they don't.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, and I consider myself one in that kind of group. I do prefer an actual handbrake versus just the newfangled sort of electronic parking brake.
Yeah.
The reason I like this is not that I can do this on every single day, but when I do want to, it's fun to still be able to do a handbrake turn.
And just go crazy with it.
It's fun to be able to do that still. Not that I'm doing that very often. The last time I did, I may or may not have done some suspension damage to my car, so I'm done for a while. But I like to have the option to cause that suspension damage on my car.
For sure. So now we're about to pop the hood. And we're gonna talk about all the good stuff under there. There's a little M right here on the footrest too. Pretty nice touch. This is usually what my guy Mr. Organic does, but you're here today.
All right, I'm happy to help out.
Go ahead, my man, knock yourself out. It looks really nice, man. Got some carbon fibers right there, right through the door.
Carbon fiber to hold, support beams. Again, it's an M4. Weight reduction is the name of the game, so this weighs significantly less than most of the metals we're gonna use.
Okay, so tell them, what's the horsepower and torque with this?
Stock is gonna be 425 out of an M4.
Okay.
So,
what about torque?
Torque is, good question. I want to say 443.
Okay.
That was off the top of my head. I might have to Google that one again.
But all in all, pretty damn fast in translation.
Yep, and this one is the competition package, which does get the upgraded M exhaust. So that does increase the horsepower. I believe it adds 19 horsepower, so you'd be looking at 444 out of this one in particular.
So that's why it sounded so good when we started it.
Oh, yeah.
Another really cool touch is the seat belts, man. Really nice with the colors. Now, before we go on a drive, let me go ahead and show y'all my leg room, man. Obviously, as you can see, I got plenty of leg room here. Now, this was my seat set all the way down and all the way back, but I'm pretty much good to go. And my headroom is pretty good too, not too shabby, if I must say. Pretty good for a coupe all in all, if you ask me. But let's go ahead and hit that big red button and launch that 200 light up. Sorry, gotta put my foot on the clutch. My bad, here we go. Sounds pretty good. You know what? I almost forgot. Let me give you a backseat review. 6'10", obviously. Now, for those who don't watch all my videos, I'm 6'10". This is how much legroom I got in here. That's how much headroom I got in here. Time to show you the back. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab this little switch right here, like boom, pop it up like so, and just have the motorized go up. Does it? Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go. Here we go, right here. Boom. Move it up like so. Since it's an M, you know, you ain't gonna have all the extra mechanics. It might give you some weight at it. You know, everybody who wants these M's, they want the lowest weight reduction you could possibly have. Let's go ahead and hop in like so. And as you can see, it's actually not too bad in here. Even for a person as big as me, 6'10", sitting all the way upright, this is my head right here. Now, I'm obviously a little squished right here, but if I do a little slant like how I usually would sit, which isn't good for your posture, and I wouldn't recommend it, but this is usually how I sit. Anybody with a little bit of drip would understand. But this is how I would sit. But if I'm upright like this, here's my headroom. Little quick neck, and I can probably straighten it out, but you know, big hunchback, man. Now look at that seat. That seat looks crazy, but let me go ahead, scoot that thing back like so, hit the little button to move it back, and I'm gonna go to right my knee up on that thing, boom, and there goes my knee room. Now obviously, I can do a little something back here, man, but this person up here, they probably won't have to be too short. Maybe about, I'd say you could be up there comfortably about 6 foot. Not any taller, but shorter. Obviously, you got way more wiggle room the shorter you are. You got your little vents, not too much back here. It's an M, and then, you know, you got your little cubby space, but you know, no pull down or nothing like that. And that's pretty much it. Got a nice seatbelt back here. Pretty cool colors, BMW colors. A little black piano wood, and you got the Harman Kardon sound system. Scoot that thing up, pop this up like so, and let's go on the drive. So let's go ahead and buckle up. Put down the emergency brake. First, put in the clutch, put down the emergency brake. Let's go in the first. Let's get this thing on the road. Now, little disclaimer, not the best manual driver in the world, but I'm an okay manual driver. So hopefully throughout this video, I do not stall. I would greatly appreciate it. To the God above, please don't make me look embarrassing, but let's get it going. Hey, you know, I had to really go quiet and concentrate right there, y'all. This manual is actually pretty easy to drive. You know, sometimes you get some manual cars, for the people who ain't the best manual drivers out in the world like myself, sometimes, let me concentrate. All right, here we go. Yeah, it makes it real easy for you. Let's go ahead and see. A little rough, a little rough. Let's go ahead and get another one. Now, obviously, I'm not taking this car to its limits. This is a brand new car, so I just want to be calm and relaxed, man. But give y'all just enough so y'all understand that what this BMW 2019 M4 is like. Now, I'm not no heel-toeing, downshifting kind of dude. I'm a kind of dude, my mom always taught me when I drove manuals. Now, I'm not saying it's the best way, but I'm telling you, this is the way I learned. And that's the fact that this little bumpy road right here, whoa, gotta watch them carbon fibers. But the way I was taught was just go into neutral, just be calm, cool, and collect, man, and just cruise, and then find your gear, get back into it. Now, a lot of people would say that would shock the transmission and stuff like that, or the gearbox, or whatever, but that was just the way I was taught. So I should probably take some courses coming up real soon on, you know, how to properly drive a manual and all that. And the hill part was always a little scarier side. When you first learn how to drive a manual, which I was on a little hill right there, that's kind of what made me think about that, man. But you know, we're good to go. I'm about to put this thing on the freeway, and we're gonna see what this thing is fully capable of, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, these seats are super comfortable. That's one thing I always notice when I get into cars, is how comfortable the seats actually are. The way this thing sounds, the engine, the exhaust note, that sounds glorious. I mean, for a lot of people who are used to driving the M cars, I'm pretty sure y'all are already used to this, but man, I don't be in M cars all the time, but I've done a lot of reviews on them, and every time I leave there with nothing but smiles and, you know, laughter, man. And if you leave on a car with smiles and laughter, man, it's a pretty damn good car if you ask me. The crazy part is it's such a performance car, but at the same time it's such an everyday car, because when you're driving it, you can literally drive this all day, every day, and not get, you know, claustrophobic or get tired of driving. And I know a lot of times with a lot of performance cars and sports cars, a lot of people make the complaint that it's not a car that you can drive all the time. Like, as you can see, I'm in neutral right now and I'm getting off on the exit. Big time neutral, man. But a lot of times the complaint is that people will say it's uncomfortable, you can only drive for a short amount of time. I can honestly say this is a car that I feel like you can drive all year round. Definitely in a place like Minnesota, even with rear wheel drive, you can put on some good winter tires. But just all in all, like, the comfort of it, you get the performance and then you get the comfort, which is obviously a really big deal, because a lot of times, like I just mentioned, in sports cars and performance cars, you don't really get both of them. It's either or, typically, usually. Now we're pulling up to a light. Let's go ahead and put that thing in first, let all these people go, and then from there, you know, we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, I'll be a little nervous driving these manuals, man, because it's just different, man. You gotta really, in order to really drive an M4 6-speed and go crazy with it and fully understand what it has to offer, you want to make sure, you know, you obviously up to par with your manual skills, you know, to really, you know, know, be able to bring it to even close to its edge and what it can even do performance-wise. This thing sounds so good. Sounds legendary. But now that we got all the performance stuff out the way, and you know, I drove calm enough to where I give y'all full understanding what the M4 is fully capable of, even though I didn't even get close to pushing this thing to its edge. I mean, you gotta be a real race car kind of driving dude to be able to push an M4, let alone just a regular, you know, 3 Series, 4 Series, 5 Series BMW to its edge, let alone an M. You know what I mean? You gotta be a real kind of race car driving dude or woman, you know, to be able to do that. And I'm not that guy, and I'll never claim to be that guy. In my reviews, all I like to do for the people who are new to my channel, how's it look, how's it feel, how's it drive? From an everyday person's standpoint, because obviously I don't know all that, you know, all the logistics and specs and analytics of that most car people know, but there's more than 1 million people on YouTube that can give you that if you're interested in that. But me personally, like I said, I touch on the how's it look, how's it feel, how's it drive. And how does it look? Man, from the exterior, this color is crazy. But if you just talk about the exterior part of it, the body, the front lip, the rear lip, you know what I mean, just the whole car all together, just the way the thing looks and how it sits, the stance on it is so beautiful, man. Like, I don't know how anybody could not like the design of the M4, even if it's not your kind of car. I don't know how anybody can look at it and not say that thing is a beauty. The headlights, really nice. I like the carbon fiber in the front bits of the car, right up under, you know, the headlights, really nice. The tail lights, really like those as well. I like the carbon fiber with the M on top of the exhaust tips, which is a really good touch. The spoiler, that carbon fiber spoiler, I really, really like that, man. Everybody who's watched my channel and been watching my videos for a long time knows how big of a fan I am of carbon fiber. Carbon fiber just sets you aside from the rest of the people out there in the world. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that for the people who like to fit in, but for me, I feel like when you got carbon fiber in your car, real carbon fiber, it's just like it's a statement, you know? But here, let's pull off real quick. You know, gotta get a little nervous, you know? There we go. Not that bad, y'all. But like I said, that carbon fiber, man, it just does something to it every single time. It gets that little bit of touch, that little pizzazz, you know what I mean? So we're getting onto the arm wrap right now. Man, this thing sounds so good. It's a BMW M, man. What more can I say? Now that we've talked about, like, how the exterior of the car looks, let's talk about the interior. The interior is really nice. The big bolstering up seats, man, I can't get past the exhaust now. It sounds so good. But the exterior, or the interior design of this passenger seat or this driver's seat, really, really nice. Got to give it 2 thumbs up, man, because the fact that it's that bolstered up and is that comfortable makes a big deal. And that's a real art behind that, man, a real science behind having a seat that can hold you in around corners, going in a straight line speed, and then at the same time being super comfortable for an everyday driver. Can't beat that. The back seats are actually pretty usable, man. In my opinion, I would say. You know, I have a Challenger Hellcat, so obviously that's the biggest coupe you can buy, to my knowledge, with the most usable back seats that you can have. But this one right here, I would say is pretty usable. And there's not too many coupes I get in where I say the back seats are actually usable for people out there with a family who wants to have a coupe and a sports kind of feel car. And this definitely gives you that for sure. But the whole layout of the dash, really, really nice touch. Look how this, that thing going around the corner real good, man. And I didn't even go fast or nothing. That's just like a little pull, but just the way it feels, like you feel like it's just hugging the road. But we're gonna get to that in 1 second, man. The speedometer is beautiful. I love the way it looks. Even though I'm a digital guy, it still has the analog gauges, but it has partial digital, which is more than enough for me. And obviously you gotta know what you're getting when you get an M series. And you know, the fact that it goes all the way up to about 7,000 RPMs, it has the M right there, it goes 200 on the dash, like that goes a long way. And then you work your way over here to the middle where you got everything that you could possibly want. You got carbon fiber to look at, you got a digital screen right there, you got carbon fiber by the armrest. Ooh, that corner is good, man. Whoop. Thing sounds good. You got your 6-speed manual for those real super hardcore car enthusiasts out there who, you know, want the manual or they want nothing, just live and die by the manual, don't ever want to touch an automatic. You got the 6-speed automatic there for you, you know, to give you all the pleasures that you need. You got the cup holders, you can mess with your suspension, mess with your steering, you can do all that stuff, man. But me, I'm just chilling, man, obviously, because, you know, I'm more of an automatic kind of guy. So, you know I can't push this car to the brink of its edge, even an automatic, let alone a manual. But all in all, definitely like the BMW M4. One more pull, going around that corner. Ooh, smooth little shift too. This thing is nasty, man, I must admit. Very, very, very nice car. If you want a BMW M4, I see no complaints in it. It's a coupe, you know, that gives you practicality. It's a coupe that gives you good looks. It's just all around a very nice car. Comment below, let me know what y'all think, man. If you like this video, give it a nice thumbs up, man. Your boy Tall Guy, I'm out of here, man. I will see you on the next video, baby. I'm gone.